Hello, ARC family, and welcome to the ARC journey. I wanted to say thank you for the opportunity to be able to go and serve a week with the senior high kids or young men and women. It truly was a remarkable week, an exceptional week, one of those weeks that I'm going to look back on my life and say that was something special happened there. It was truly, truly amazing the way that God showed up at camp and worked together, bringing everything all together. So thank you for that opportunity. The challenge in our lives is we are so caught and picking busy, and so many things are happening, and there are so many expectations being pressed down upon us that we have this natural tendency to listen and hear, obey the cries, the urgency of the things around us, and sometimes neglect to hear or take the time to pause to listen to what God is saying, and hear what He wants our focus to be. Um, I think this week truly reminded me the absolute importance of pouring yourself into someone else. Who is it that you are discipling? Who are those people from your family that you have invited into your life, that you are sharing life with, and that are following you as you follow Christ? Are they coming over to the house? Are you going over to their house? Are you spending those mundane moments together where all of a sudden God shows up in this incredible way in the conversations? I'm reminded from Deuteronomy how God told His people to put these things on your forehead, to write them on your wrist, to have them draped across the doorway, to talk about these things with your family when you get up and when you lie down, when you're on the road and when you're at home or at work. It is the life in the mundane is where it's the constant reminder that God is here with us, that God is leading us, that we are His disciples and we are following Jesus. And so who is it that you've invited into your life like that, that as we go through these common tasks, as we do these common everyday things, we are doing it together and growing in Christ? I think that's something that I'm reminded about, because the intensive week with all of those teens and talking about their future and what God's doing in their life, how He's showing up, and spending that time dealing with the questions and the challenges that they're facing. And then they're seeing just being able to see us living a life together, us listening together, living together, speaking into each other's lives is all part of discipleship. It's all the discipleship process. And we need to be if we are going to be effective, there will come from your kitchen table will come the next leaders in the church. From your table are going to be God is going to rise up future leaders of the church, future leaders of industry, future leaders in the community, future leaders in every aspect of life. And God's chosen you to do that. God has not only called you and anointed you to lead a family of faith, but He's also called you to help develop and to seed that family in and around the communities that we live in. And God didn't make a mistake when He chose you. So finding the time, making the time. Oh my gosh, I had so many reasons not to be at camp. It wasn't even funny. So many things that I should have been doing, could have been doing, might have been doing. But this is it is taking the time and pushing those out and saying, God, what is it? Who is it that you want me to invest in today? Right today. Who am I supposed to be speaking to today? So with some of that thought in mind, we have coming up right around the corner in July, we have our discovery class on the 14th through the 16th. I'm going to attach the brochure to this vlog for you, but the discovery class is helping our high school and college age young men and women to understand what their strengths are, what their gifts are, what their passions are, and then looking at the intersection of those. What is the confluence where they all come together, and looking at that and understanding where it is that God might be calling them, where they would feel like they're passionate about, they're strong in their own strengths and the way that God has made them and gifted them to be able to serve in his kingdom. So that is happening July 14th through the 16th at the Spring Hill Suites in Latrobe, PA. Thank you so much for Michael and Christine from Orlando for helping to kick this off the ground again this year. And this is an opportunity for us to invest. On the 25th through the 27th then of July, we will be, your representatives will be in Findlay at our general conference sessions. We have delegates. We are allowed 7 pastoral, 7 lay delegates, and 3 youth delegates. We have still an opening for a youth delegate. So if you're interested or might have a youth that you can want to take, that would be terrific. They get full voting rights for the region. But if you're considering attending, you are more than welcome to attend. You just can't vote in the business that's going on. There's more than just business that happens at triennial sessions. And I'm greatly looking forward to that and that opportunity. So I know the voices, the pressing of the urgent, all of that around us, the way that we've been tooled and trained to respond, oftentimes keeps us from doing the right thing. It's true. And my challenge for you is to cut through that we would retool ourselves to focus on the main thing. We have been called to make disciples. Let that be our focus. Let that be the bulk of what we do. And so I want to challenge you in your calling to keep shining. If you get frustrated, don't hang it up, because this is so important for the future of the kingdom. God bless you. Keep shining, and we will talk to you next week. Bye-bye.